All right, let's get started. Good morning, everybody. My name is Banks, and today it's a new day to basically look at the market entirely, and it's a new week to look at the markets also. We are going to be looking at, I think, three major pairs for today. I'm not going to try to waste your time because it's Monday morning, so I could try and make it snappy. I'm going to be looking at three major pairs. We will be looking at XAUUSD. So we'll be looking at XAUUSD, and also after XAUUSD, we'll be looking at GBPUSD. And after GBPUSD, we will be looking at after GBPUSD, we'll be looking at US 30 or US oil. So let's go. So first off, you can see that this is on a 4-hour time frame. As you can clearly see that this is on a 4-hour time frame. So now this 4-hour time frame, I'm going to teach you guys something today. Just pay attention. Everybody can see that on this 4-hour time frame, rather, you can see that market has been creating a structure of break of highs and then complex pullbacks. Well, what do I mean by that? If you come here, please pay attention. If you come here, this was a high, right? Market pushed up price by breaking past this high. Then upon breaking past this high, it created a complex pullback back into this area. And after that complex pullback, we had the continuation of the buy pattern. Same thing happened here. This was a high that created a break of that high. Wait, you guys, can you see my screen? If you can see my screen, chat yes. All right. Cool. I've seen that. Jesus. This message is too much. I've seen it. So now that we've seen that, okay, now you can see that this break, there was a break of a high, then the complex pullback showed that there was continuation of this buy pattern. Now, here also we have a break of a high, market pushed up price to break past that high, then retested back into that zone, and then we have the continuation of the buys all the way to the upside. Now I'm going to show you guys another example where that basically happened. I'm going to show you guys another example where that happened, and that happened here. I'm saying all this for a reason. That happened here too. If you guys noticed that this was a high that was strong, this place served basically as a demand zone. The market pushed up price, converting that demand zone into a supply zone. Then look at what happened. Upon pushing up price here, right? So upon pushing up price here, right? Market created a complex pullback back into that area that was actually strong and then continued to push up price, created it. So what I'm trying to bring out is that gold is mostly a respecter of breaks of highs and lows. Complex pullback works on gold, yes. But if you want to catch a consistent trade, I cannot give you all of the acts because this is my mentorship program. But if you want to catch consistent trades on XAUUSD, you have to look at break of highs and lows. It doesn't mean you'll be right 100% of the time. That is literally not possible. There is nobody anywhere that has a strategy that gives them 100%. Anybody that tells you that is a lie. Even bank doesn't have strategy that gives them 100% win. That is financial bank. So that's like commercial banks rather, or even World Bank or Swiss. Everybody at some point still records losses one way or the other. It's just that you must apply risk management in order to mitigate your losses. Now that we understand the primitive nature of how to trade XAUUSD, now what we will then do is to move into what we can look out for today. Now, having explained that already, that we've been able to look at, okay, this, or this is the system that you can actually apply in order to trade gold. Now you understand that if you want to trade effectively, first off, you have to come down to the 4-hour time frame. Once you come down to the 4-hour time frame, you spot the overall trend. Is it actually a buy like this, or is it actually a sell like this? Once the higher time frame gives you where it is headed overall, then what you then do, now that you already understand the overall direction, is that you will now have to look for trades, even on a smaller time frame. You have to look for trades that are in the direction of what the 4-hour is telling you, which means if, for instance, now the 4-hour is bullish like this, you have to now do your analysis for that. Okay, what are the places that I can possibly get good buy trades? And one of them, as we have already seen earlier here, that when gold breaks a certain high, it creates complex pullback into that area, continues to buy, break a certain high, creates complex pullback. Now, this is a strong high. This was the ATH. This is the all-time high previously on XAUUSD. So, I haven't seen that this was an ATH. I haven't seen that this was an ATH. Market will slowly create a retest back into this area. So the first zone that we are most likely looking at that we can have continuation of XAUUSD proper buys is this area. So we're expecting gold to come down to like 29.55 region. Then we can take proper buys. Failure to buy from here, which most likely there's a 75 to 70% chance that it will react from this area. But then nothing is 100% guaranteed. So let's imagine it doesn't basically react from there, or market doesn't react for buys from this zone. The next zone you'll be looking at for buys is 29.33 region. And why is that? Now, once we've marked out this 29.33 region, let's go down to a time frame that's divided by 2, which means 4-hour time frame is your higher time frame. Now, any analysis that you want to do that can correlate properly with the 4-hour has to be divided by 2, which will now be in the 2-hour time frame. And the 2-hour time frame, then later on, you can now be going down to like 1 hour. Then from 1 hour, you can be going down to 30 minutes time frame. Now, this is the 2-hour. Now, on this 2-hour, you would notice that this particular area here has a complex pullback. This area has a structural low that looks like a higher low area. And then it has this zone here that, market pushed, because I took these buys. Market pushed up price here because this zone was a complex pullback area. So for me, I know that if market should push down price, we will most likely have a continuation pattern. We will most likely have a continuation pattern for the buys to continue here. So failure to respect this demand turn supply zone, we can most likely have an area here where market will now react for the buys. Now, if we don't have a buy at 29.33, just know that for me, I don't think there's a buy opportunity here. This is just a consolidation zone that market will break. So for me, I'm going to be expecting market to push down price all the way down to this area. So then, how do you now trade it, today? So now for me today, all the signals is going to be sent into the Forex signal anyways. But for today, I'm going to be looking at buy opportunities and then zones that I can get quick sales. Now, if you have a break below 29.77, a break, then a retest at 29.7, which means that market has broken 29.77, then it now retest back to 29.77. You can now take sales. Now, for me, I'm going to be looking at sales around 29.77 all the way down to an area where I'm expecting the buys. But then I'm going to apply risk management to that trade because I'm going to be risking low because I am not 100%. I'm not as confident in the trade as I would be normally. I'm not as confident in the trade as I would be normally. So for me, I'm going to be expecting the stop loss to be like 50 pips or less. So that way you're just playing you know that you're not risking too much just in case it doesn't give you exactly what you want. So the stop loss on that trade will just be 50 pips, and then it will be all the way to that complex pullback zone that you're expecting. This is almost going to 100 people here. To that complex pullback zone that you're expecting, and that will basically be around rock bottom here. So now, do you understand that? So for me, zones to expect buys from the first demand zone around 29.56. If market fails to give a solid buy from there, you can look at 29.33. Then this is like literally for this week. And all these things might actually take Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday to play out. So that way you have simultaneous trades that you can look at for like the week. So if markets, so you can take the first break at 29.77 region. So if you have a break below that area, a break, then a retest back to that area, you can take the sales all the way down to 29.56 region. Now, if market fails to respect the demand turn supply zone here, then you most likely look at a possibility of buys at 29.33. And if you don't get buys at 20, you can write all these things down. So those are things that you watch out for this new week. So you have enough trades for the whole of the week. It's not just today alone. Then if I give you a profitable trade today, then from Tuesday you start blowing accounts. But now you already have a blueprint to work on for the whole of the week. So now from there, If you basically doesn't see a buy opportunity here at 29.33, you take it. If market fails to buy from here, just know that I'm going to be expecting the sales pushing down price all the way to 28.89 region, and that's just it on XAUUSD. I just gave you guys a very comprehensive analysis on that, on how to trade gold. So now the next pair will be GBP/USD. GBP/USD. Well, for GBP/USD, what do we have? Now for me, GBP/USD has been on a buys. So, but then if we're going to look at it, we're going to look at it. Hold on, I'm trying to look at what to expect for G. G has been on a strong bullish trend, if I'm being honest, based off of what I can see here right now. But then there are certain areas here that are looking like areas of complex pullbacks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this to a much higher time frame, like a daily. So we'll go to the daily time frame and let's see what we have on the daily. Now on the daily, as you guys can see, the market has been pushing up price. But this is a very, very strong area the market will most likely react from. But for me, since it has been bullish, might as well come back to the 4 hour time frame. Instead of looking for reversals, look for a trade that can give you a continuation of exactly what has been happening. You have to be smart. So you've already seen that what it is giving you is technically buys. If I were you, I'm not going to look for an area that can give me continuation of what it has been doing. Not looking for an area that will give me a reversal. So for me right now, what I can see is a slope of a low complex pullback region. Now I'm going to looking at this area that is here. Now this zone. Now it might not make sense to you yet. Hold on. Let's go to 2 hour. Show me. Hold on, hold on, hold on. All right. Now, this is the only area that I can relatively see to take good buy setups from for actually for GBP/USD. Now long position. This is on the 2 hour. Now I'm not going to be risking too much. You minimize your risks. Can give you room. Can give you more room to move. 26 pip stop loss for this area. And then you have this zone. So for me, since markets, and why did I take this trade? Why am I looking at this trade? First off, since market was here, there were a lot of consolidation and it didn't pick price. But then it created a break of structure here. Right? Now, if you guys notice and you look at it properly, it created a break of structure here. Because if I go ahead to change this to a line chart, you see what I'm saying clearly. Now, can you see that on line chart, based on break of structure of bodies is there? One. Now I go back ahead to change this to the candlesticks back. The candlesticks pattern, that was the first break of structure. This is the second break of structure. This is the third break of structure. First break of structure, second break of structure, third break of structure. So now then for me, I know that Market most likely would come down here and then give us a reaction. Now, remember that all of these analyses are solely mine, and then you can fine tune it however you want. And there should be no reason why you should go and over leverage because I told you gold will buy or GBP USD will sell. Don't do that. Even if we have a system that works and our analysis is mostly 80 to 85% right, and so far so good. You've been having wins and all. It doesn't necessarily mean you should go and over leverage. Losses is inevitable. It will come at some point. So may you not over leverage the day to come. So to save yourself from that, don't even bother over leveraging. So as you guys can see, we have a first break of structure here, second break of structure, third break of structure. Then we have a slight structural liquidity sitting down here. And then now we have market trying to push down price into this area and then push up. And so for me, this is what I'm looking at for GBP USD. And that's like pretty much it. So now I go to the last pair, which is US30, and then we see what we have there. And we call it a day. Okay, I just want to say a bit about psychology. All right, so go back now, back to US30. What do we have on US30? Let's put this on the 4-hour time frame. ASAP. Let's hold on a moment. So this is US30. What do we have here? All right. Now, 4-hour time frame US30. Let's minimize the chart so that we can basically see what's going on. This is Dow Jones anyways. I'm not seeing anything nice on US30. Let's go to US oil. For me, US30 is giving continuation of sales. And I don't have time to be spotting that. US oil, US oil, US oil. Let's go to daily. US oil, US oil, US oil. I'm still not convinced on US oil. I don't like what it's giving. It's giving continuation of sales too. But let's go to GJ. For GBBJPY, 4-hour time frame. Okay. So for GJ, what do we have? Let's see. First off, I can see that market has continuous lows. There's a low here, low here, low here that failed to break this last low, showing signs of possibility of buys. New low that did not break this one, showing signs of possibility of buys. Higher low here, higher low, higher low. And then we have another higher low here. Now, break of structure here, internal break of structure here. So if we convert this to a line chart, what do you see? Break of structures, break of structures, break of structures, showing the possibility of buys. So now, if I were you, what I would do is change this back to candlesticks. Change that back to candlesticks. After changing that back to candlesticks, then I will be looking at the continuation of the buys. Catalyst, please clear what you put on my screen. So for me, I'm going to be looking at is either we expect market to push down price into this low and give us a continuation pattern. That's the first thing I'm going to expect. Market push down price into this low, give us a continuation pattern, or a break above 193. So if you have a break above 193.197 I'm expecting the continue. A break, then a retest back to 193.197. I'm going to be expecting the continuation of GBP JPY buys. And then if it pushes down price back into 189.127, I'm also going to expecting the continuation of GBP JPY buys. And that brings us to the ending part of the analysis. Now we transition into the psychology aspect. Now, every single thing that I've said here makes sense. The analysis part, you set up a structure, understand how to trade, you do your analysis and all. Everything still boils down to your spirit of execution and your ability to execute. So it's always the saying that you can take a horse to the stream, but you can never force it to drink water, right? So at the end of the day, for me, I think psychology plays 85% of everything you need to get started in your trading career. Nobody will truly teach you how you can, maximize your own psychology except you from yourself. So which means your ability to react right to your losses and how you react to your wins is also very, very important. So most people tend to, be so excited when they have losses, and then they tend to be so excited when they have wins, and then when they have losses, they are angry and then they want to make back that loss. And in the process of doing that, they end up losing more money. So and if you notice, that is one thing that we've tried to eliminate so much in the Forex signal room. Hardly would you see me set up more than once or twice in a day. The same system that we apply in the signal room is the same system that we apply in our trade. I have somebody in the signal room that flipped an account from $800 to $13,000 in 2 days. $800. He just didn't want a scenario where I start posting it, and it's not even in the country like this. So imagine somebody being able to do that. That is to show you the endless possibilities that there is once you start learning once you start learning the spirit of less is more. Once you start learning the spirit of less is more, it basically helps you to accomplish so many things, and you're able to make as much money as you can. So nobody can truly help you to maximize your own psychology except for yourself. So how you react to your own is very, very important. And also, I said every time that we all understand. You could stop drawing on my screen. I said every time that nobody understands you like yourself. So if you know that what you want to do is moving on, you want to, change the dynamics of your trading, and you also understand the fact that the 0.01, if I'm being honest, will not basically change the narrative for you. So now, every time, there was a time where I used to come on board here and talk about how you can make money. See, the fastest way to make money is OPM. And OPM is basically called other people's money. Survive on other people's money. The federal government survive on other people's money, which is also the citizens' money. Where is the government getting taxes, bills, electricity, tariffs, everything? That is how the economy keeps going. Yeah. So that way, even Dangote, for instance, now also we all know that we have investors and all. So no true individual can hit a certain level of success if you don't have OPM involved. Now, trading has its own controversies here and there, and obviously you don't want to get involved with trading other people's money. But I was having a conversation with somebody one time, and the person said that what are the things that stops you from trading other people's money? I said that the risk that is involved. If you blow people's money, then obviously you're gonna get into trouble and all. And he asked me, okay, now that you know the problem is that blowing people's money can land you in trouble. What is the solution to that problem? And the solution that came to my mind are two solutions. The first solution is avoid trading other people's money if you have your own money. Or if you don't have enough equity, there are people that even have more money than I do, and they are running hedge funds. They have big equities. If I decide to do, if I don't even do a company, I don't know, but if I start starting that today, we might even literally raise $100,000 in less than 1 month. So back to what I was saying again. Now, I said that is the challenge. Yeah. Now, what's the solution? The solution is that most people don't have a mutual agreement when they start trading, which means most people are just desperate for money, They don't look at the fact that you have, even banks give less than 5% in a year. 365 days, you put your money in fixed deposits. Most banks will give you less than 5% in a whole year. So why the hell would somebody give you money and the person wants you to give them 100% in 1 month? That is greed. And then if you blow money, they'll not still blame you. Now, there should be a proper documentation stating that you're not liable for any loss, and if the person also acknowledge the risk involved. It is not by force. If the person doesn't acknowledge, let the person go. You save yourself from going into that station that you have been avoiding. Now, there should be a written agreement that is signed so that both parties are aware of the risk, that because there is no business that doesn't have risk. Even selling goods and services have risk. You can sell and not make money. You can buy goods today at 10 naira and not even make up to that same 10 naira. You ran at a loss. Technically, your stop loss got hit. The difference is that his own stop loss got hit on MT5 and your own stop loss got hit in real life. There is no business that you can even decide today that you want to open. Everybody likes to keep fit. Everybody likes to keep. Then you open a gym center. You not even still customer. Everybody has gone to another gym entirely. So everything, even being alive here, itself possesses risks. The only time you are running risk free is when you are dead. And even when you are dead, you still go and back to the spiritual realm. So there's truly no rest. So that once you guys have a proper understanding, there's proper documentation, there's proper paperwork, then now talk about the profit split part. On no account should you incur 100% loss when, if you had made more, let's imagine that you are trading $1,000 for someone, right? And then you're trading $1,000 for someone, and when you guys make profits, maybe for instance now you now made $500 profit on that account, you people are going to share it 50-50, which means you're going to share that $500 profit that you made, $250, $250. So when you are taking 50% profit, on no account should you be incurring 100% loss. It is madness. Technically, you did not do account management, you took a loan. But most people don't just think. All these things now will look like an eye opener to most of you. Most people don't sit down to. I tell people, trading is my business. I don't compare. I don't joke with it. Once you see trading differently, once you start taking it as a business that it is. Why people out there making crazy money? One of my friends was showing me his portfolio, and within the first 3 months of this year, he has done $150,000 because he took it as a serious business. $150,000. The minimum wage in the US is $33,000 per annum. And imagine you are now living in the US and making that amount of money. You are living among the less than 1%. So guys, I hope this take home has been able to help you, and I hope that you are able to see the market differently this week. It was basically recorded and it will be uploaded on YouTube within like the next 10 to 15 minutes, so you guys can go watch it. I'm going to share everything there. So I usually say a quick prayer that in as much as you guys need me, I also do need you. So please ensure that you take care of yourselves and let people know where you're going this week. I know you're all big men and women, I know, but let somebody just know where you're going, so that way you're safe. And please take very good care of yourselves. I really do appreciate every single one of you, and you guys are very important. And I'm going to see you guys. I pray that your week is very fruitful. I pray that God continues to guide you, and I pray that you make a whole lot of profit this week, and every day of your life you find joy. So thank you guys for always tuning in. So next week, Monday, I'm going to see you guys. And if you want to join our Forex Signal Room, or Dare, if you can send a DM, we'll get you sorted. And also, we have our Lagos Bootcamp coming up. This is so much love on the screen. We have Lagos Bootcamp coming up. You can always access our Lagos Bootcamp if you want to see me at all. It's from 25th to 29th and 25th to 28th of this month. So I'll see you guys then. Thank you so much, and bye.